Hello there everybody and welcome back to Starspeed. So, Revenge of the Sith is by far one of my favourite Star Wars movies. In the last couple of years, Star Wars Episode 3 Revenge of the Sith has grown a lot in popularity. That or it's just becoming more widely known that people like Revenge of the Sith. So I thought I'd dedicate this video today to the one thing that I really want to see from the future of Star Wars that has not been announced. The Star Wars 4-hour cut of Revenge of the Sith. Now, it actually surprises me how many people don't know that this exists, but yeah, originally Revenge of the Sith was 4 hours long. Just imagine how cool that would have been. So today I'm going to cover pretty much everything we know that was in this 4-hour cut, and if I think this 4-hour cut could actually be released in the future. Anyway, let's get right into it. So, one of the first major deleted scenes in this movie is the extended battle over Coruscant and the invisible hand chase kind of thing. So we have a lot of deleted scenes from this period in the movie, which ended up being about half an hour long, but was intended to be over an hour. One of the most well-known deleted scenes is the one with Shakti's death. This scene is very cool, and I think it has a really good introduction to General Grievous, showing that he is really a villain instead of just a coward who carries on running away. This also really solidifies the relationship that Obi-Wan and Anakin have at the beginning of this movie. Just getting to know the fact that they know each other so well that they've just come up with these little codes just by stroking their eyebrow or something really lets us know how good a friend these two guys are. And it's really cool to see. This scene also looks very completed, so I guess it was pretty close to actually being in the movie, but obviously it's a bit time consuming, so I guess they cut it out. We also got some other extended chase scenes with the Chancellor, and this other really strange one, with Anakin being able to speak droid.
I'm not a protocol droid.
I'm pretty sure that beep is down.
I sense Count Dooku is above us.
Oh, yes, you're right. Beep is up.
Another interesting deleted scene is about the Seeds of Rebellion. Now, I think there are a couple of these, and what these basically were was politicians setting up the rebellion. I think this is actually really interesting, and it would have really helped make that transition from episode 3 showing that some of the stuff in the original trilogy was discussed in the prequel era, despite no one predicting what could have happened. The reason this was cut was because George Lucas thought that people hated the politics in the prequels, and I personally didn't mind them. I'm not sure about other people, but they were actually pretty interesting. But yeah, this was a pretty cool scene. Now, the next thing I'm going to talk about is the Utapau and Kashyyyk extended battles, and for Utapau, the chase scene between General Grievous and Obi-Wan Kenobi. Now, I don't really think these were necessary, and it's quite obvious the reason that they were cut from the film just for being really long. However, there are some really cool and interesting scenes in these animatics. And obviously it's really early production level for these, but I think it would have been really cool to see, especially for this Kashyyyk one. I love the Battle of Kashyyyk, I found it awesome in the film, and just seeing these extra scenes make it even better. In this scene, we also get Order 66 on Kashyyyk, and we actually see the death of Luminara Unduli, her Padawan Barriss Offee, and Quinlan Vos, so we found out how they all died. Unfortunately, the Barriss Offee death cannot be made canon because, you know, in the Clone Wars it was changed. She's no longer a Jedi at this point. But yeah, anything with Order 66 in it, I'm really interested in. And who knows, maybe we could see a remastered version of one of these one day. By a fan? Or perhaps by Lucasfilm themselves, but I doubt it. The next scene I'm going to cover is a pretty interesting one. It's only a small thing, but it would have made quite a difference, and it's pretty cool to see this alternative scene. So we all know this scene where Kenobi and Yoda are fighting off these clones. It's a really cool, quick fight, but did you know that originally these clones were supposed to be disguised as Jedi? It's really interesting to see. And obviously in the editing room, the animation was changed. But this would have been pretty cool. Let me know down in the comments below if you would have liked to seen this over what we actually saw. Next up, I'm going to cover Shakti's other death. Yes, she has another death. So this scene is actually being confirmed as the official canon for her death, and basically it takes place inside the Jedi Temple during Order 66. Now I think I much prefer this death compared to the other one because it happens later in the movie, and two because of this awesome shot of the Jedi Temple that we get afterwards. It really helps let us know what's going on in the temple at this time. Next scene I want to talk about is Yoda's exile to Dagger. Now I think this was cut from the film really late into the development. Literally all its VFX shots look perfect, and you could put this in the movie and you wouldn't notice a difference. I'm always confused why they didn't put this in. I guess it's for timing, but it's like 30 seconds long. But yeah, it's a pretty cool little scene, and personally I think it should have stayed in the movie. Now, the next thing I'm going to talk about is very interesting. In the original script for Revenge of the Sith, Padme was supposed to come to Anakin on Mustafar with a dagger and the intent to kill him. However, eventually she did not have the strength to do it, and yeah, the situation pretty much just plays out the exact same from there. This is really interesting, and I would have loved to see this in the final cut of the film. Who knows, maybe it was even filmed. However, I do doubt that, as Padme is wearing a awesome red kind of outfit in this scene for the concept art, and she's not in here. But yeah, it just, honestly, this scene would have made the film so much more impactful, and yeah, it would have just been really awesome to see. Also, on a side note, whoever designed that awesome red dress, well done. It looks honestly insane. And the final thing I'm gonna mention, which again I don't think was ever filmed, was Anakin and Obi-Wan actually teaming up to fight a beast in the middle of their Mustafar battle. Now, in some ways I would have loved to see this. It would have kind of showed them teaming up just for one last time. However, it would kind of take away a bit from the battle, I think, and get us out of the moment. But yeah, if it made it in the movie, I wouldn't have minded, but I'm not exactly sad that it's not in it. Now, do I think we will ever get to see the 4-hour cut of The Revenge of the Sith? My answer is hopefully. I don't think we'll see it anytime soon, but perhaps in about 10 years or so, Disney might decide to release it on one of their streaming platforms like Disney Plus, for example. However, I think it would be quite a smart move for them to release it sooner. Revenge of the Sith is growing ever more popular, and to release it now when we haven't really got any Star Wars movies coming soon would be a very smart move, and I'm sure they would earn a lot of money from it. But yeah, what do you guys think of the 4-hour cut of Revenge of the Sith? Do you think it's needed, or we get the same thing from just the normal one? Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching. May the Force be with you. Bye.